Hello, all of my cookie agents. I am back. So I want to start off with an explanation. You guys all know that I like to, you know, show accountability when I'm missing or when I do something wrong, because that's just a part of my character and who I am. And you guys let me know if you can hear me good. I'm talking through a mask because in my last video, while I was telling you guys to be safe and don't catch a Marion, yep, your girl Smart Cookie caught a Marion. So I'm still on quarantine. Hey, Chris, it's so good to see you here. So I'm still on quarantine until Friday. So hopefully next week we'll be back at it. Hey, Erica, we'll be back at our normal Wednesday night shows, and I can do some other shows in between. And you guys can see me, and I don't have to have this mask on. Thank you, Chris, for letting me know I sound good because I didn't know if y'all could hear me. But I like to start off with some accountability and let you guys know where I've been. But Smart Cookie is doing just fine, and I'm here. Hey, Black Pill. And I'm not leaving, I'm not going anywhere. So, thank you guys for all supporting me. So, as you can see, we are having a part two to this conversation about is the Black man's preference a doormat? The last time I did this live, it was on a Friday, and I guess everybody was out on a date. Okay, I guess. And we didn't have anyone come up and really discuss this with me. So, okay, I said, well, let me get back to my Wednesday nights, my normal scheduled time that everyone knows when I'm going to be here. And let's just go on ahead and discuss this. Also, um, I received a lot of messages about, okay, well, you're discussing people that are celebrities. Because in the last stream, I don't know if you guys watched it, but I discussed how Beyonce was most Black man ideal type of woman. And that's what we hear them say: yellow bone, long hair, light skin. Hold on, you guys. That's what we hear them say. That's what their preference is, right? So, and that's what used to be on the videos in the 80s and the 90s. So, I'm like, okay, this woman has all of these attributes that you guys want. Why you still can't do her right, honor her, love her, cherish her, right? So I just came to the conclusion, y'all men just truly want a doormat. And before I get off into the topic of discussion, I want to send a shout out to our newest cookie agent, Corey. Corey, thank you for joining the channel. You are free to send me emails on any type of content that you would like to hear. Or if you see somebody doing something that I need to call out and I need to do a straightening session, please email me at smartcookie214@gmail.com. And girl, we will get it done, okay? And you can come up and also discuss with me about any issue. But let's welcome Corey to the agency, okay? Um, but back to the topic of tonight. What is the true preference of the Black man? I want to bring up a couple that embodies an everyday couple. Since you guys said Jay-Z and Beyonce is two up there. So let's bring up this couple. I don't know if you guys watch the OWN channel, but there is a show on the OWN channel called Love and Marriage Huntsville, where there's these two everyday Black people. They're millennials, okay, people that we can relate to, right? And they built a business together. Well, make a long story short, this woman was all like a Beyonce, what these men say they want, right? This man was cheating on her, okay? And then they were very successful in Huntsville, Alabama. They had businesses that were doing really, really well. I mean, like, they would have been remembered in that city forever because of all the changes in construction that they're making. So after he's cheated on her for about 7 years and has a baby outside of his marriage, it comes out that really the wife was like the smartest person of the duo, of the couple, of the marriage. And I guess his ego was just bruised. So The guy's been on a smear campaign, and we can take a look at them. I'm gonna share my screen so y'all can see what they look like. Because these are average people, okay? These are average looking people. Oh, let's just do this. Okay, do y'all see these people here? Can you see them? Let me know if y'all can see them. This is Melody and Martell, okay? This is what the everyone says that they want. This is what the perfect marriage look like. You got this dark-skinned guy with this light-skinned woman. This is supposed to be, oh, wait a minute. Maybe y'all can't see. Here they are right here. I'm sorry. I'm still learning, you guys. Okay, so this is the Holtz, Melody and Martell Holt. Okay, you see all these different pictures of them. You know, they got their baby, they got their family. You know, this is what the men say that they're looking for. This is what they want, you know. But why this wasn't enough? Why didn't this work? Beautiful lady, dark skinned guy. Why this didn't work out? Somebody please help me understand why those people did not work out. It's everything that you guys say you want. Lady beautiful. Body bounced right back after she had the baby. Hey, cool gent. It's good to see you. Body bounced right back. She didn't have 4 kids and looking good. Y'all can look at some more pictures. Her name is Melody Hope. So why didn't that work out? Because the preference of the black man is a doormat. That's exactly the reason why. And you guys wanted me to talk about a normal everyday couple. These people, I would consider them to be normal everyday. They grew up both poor, went to college, educated themselves. They were teachers. They changed their careers, got new careers, went out on faith, started something new, and built an empire together that all came crashing down because why? The black man just could not be happy. So I'm going to drop the link in the chat for whoever wants to come up and let's discuss this because I was getting no smoke the last time I did this broadcast, and I don't care. We can do a part 3, 4, 5, 6 because these men owe it to us, ladies. They need to come up here and let us know why this average woman who built herself, took out the time to build herself, came from a single parent household. She didn't have a perfect life. I don't even think she even knew her dad until later. He didn't know his dad either. His dad was out there on in jail and stuff. Like, why was this relationship not good enough? We got Chris in the building. We're gonna go ahead and bring Chris up. In
Hey,
jail and
Chris, how you
stuff.
doing?
Why? Okay, Chris, I gotta mute you. We got Chris in the building. We're gonna go ahead. Chris, I have to mute you until you can turn that off because it's very loud. Um, as soon as you get that going, I'm gonna try again. I'll unmute you so I can see if you get me off of StreamYard. I mean, no, not off of StreamYard. Get me off of YouTube so we don't hear any feedback. And I'll unmute you so I okay,
Well,
Chris,
I don't have
get
anything
me
going
off
on.
of StreamYard. I mean, no, not off of StreamYard. Get me. Okay, I still can hear myself talking. So there's some other device that you have to have me on in order for me to hear myself. So when I unmute you, I shouldn't be able to hear myself in lagging. I should hear myself only in real time. I should hear no echo. But yes, you men owe it to us, ladies, and y'all need to tell us why you don't want a doormat. Someone needs to come up here and debunk me and tell me why what I'm saying is wrong. Come up here and tell me, give me the smoke. I want it. I can handle it. I'm a big girl. Let's get back with Chris.
Going on.
Why? What I'm saying is wrong. Come. Okay, Chris, I had to mute you again because I can I can hear myself in the background, and that's not gonna make really good because it'll be a lag and it won't be in real time, and that won't be good. So while Chris is getting his stuff together, if y'all want to say something in the chat, I'll respond back to you in the chat. You know, but yeah, I don't understand. I need some man to come up here and tell me that you guys are not secretly praying for a woman that's a doormat that's just gonna do whatever you say. Hey, I heard this guy tell this woman, one of my friends told me that this guy asked her if she believes in hypnosis because he wanted to take her to a hypnosis so that she can do everything that he said. I mean, it's like, I mean, really? Go to a hypnosis? Like, who wants, even God gives us free will. Why would you want someone that can do everything that you say? What type of man wants a woman like that? Like, oh, Chris, it's gone. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes. So welcome, Chris. Thank you. Thank you. I am so sorry that I have been MIA, but as you heard earlier, and we don't say the C word. I had Omarion. Well, I have Omarion. I'm still quarantining, so that's where I've been, and I just wanted to let you guys all know what's been going on with me. But what's your outlook on the topic? Is the black man's preference a doormat?
No, no. But I can't speak for all men. I can only speak for myself. Definitely don't want a doormat. I like strong women, and then their strength depends on where they're taking their strength to as well.
So, why are so many of these relationships not working out? And so, for example, today, shout out to JD Black, his channel. I follow his channel. I believe he's a red pillar. The guys get so upset with me when I make a comment over there. He announced today that Jesse Williams, this black guy from Grey's Anatomy, is getting a divorce from his wife. Okay, he's that light skinned, handsome guy. You guys all know who he is. He has the blue eyes, right? That's what he's known for, his signature blue eyes. He has all that money from being an actor. I believe his wife supported him before he got to that part, before he got to success in life, right? And then he's successful. They have differences. They're getting a divorce. Let the men tell it over on JD Black's channel. The guy wants to upgrade because he got all the money now. Now, is that right? First of all, is that right? Secondly, this woman, she is another, at some point in time, beautiful, that the kids, she kind of let herself go. She doesn't look like the Melody lady. But nonetheless, the person that supported you to get to where you are, you're going to leave them. And not only that, but he was boasting about ignoring her messages regarding their children. I don't know how many children that they have, but the wife is fighting for, she wants sole custody of the kids because I guess he's been late a few times. And my thing is, why would you be late? They're your children. You don't love them enough to show up on time because you're not getting to see them that much if you're having to meet somewhere to see them, you know? Or why would you not pick your kids up on time if this is your opportunity to spend time with them? Look, they're not going to stay kids forever. You're not going to have influence over them. Why would you let that slip through your hands, especially when you have the means to take care of them? Black men have to want a doormat. That's the only thing I can see. So you say you like a strong woman, but why are these relationships not working out? What is this upgrade thing when you're married?
You asking me?
Yes. Why do we see this so much? Why can't they keep it in their pants? Why did Jay-Z have to cheat on Beyonce? Why did this guy Martell have to cheat on Melody? I mean, these women are what you want and you get it and you have it in your hands. Why do you not cherish, honor, and love that person?
Well, I think as black men, we are given the situation where it's like all of our faults have been brought out, whereas there's the same faults that happen to some black women, many black women. Some, I'll say some. I am not gonna say many. Some, I'll put it like that. And it's not about the black man doing this or that. I think it's about the emphasis that's been put on the situation because there's also that situation where black women put on that. And we had this discussion before. We can go back and revisit some of the other discussions we have. It's like, well, if this other dude can provide me a $10 million house and you only got $1 million house from the discussions that we have had before, why wouldn't the black woman, why is it so bad that the black woman doesn't want to jump into dealing with the $10 million man house versus the $1 million man house? So yeah, I'm flip it all the way to that because there's that part that never wants to be discussed. It always gets brushed over in that situation. I'm gonna start there with that. I got more to say, but I'm gonna just start there with that. So
Okay, that's a
I
good
say
start.
that
The Urban Disciple says, not every black man is a cheater, like not every black woman is faithful. That's correct. He also
yes,
states that,
yes.
hold on, you guys, I'm getting some food. He also states that some people don't have sexual self control. That's very true. Chris, go on ahead and speak on that while I get this food at the door.
It's not about sex. I think it's way more than about sex. But when you treat it like a sexual object, or as a black man, treat it as an object that you're supposed to provide this and that and that and that, and then somebody else come along and can provide more, then some women would jump to the next and be like, well, they can provide me more. So that's what us black men are dealing with. This guy could provide me more than what you provide me. And that means that and then some women, some be like, well, he loves me more because he can provide more. That's what us men experience in our lifetime. Even though we may love the woman to hell to death, and we may not even be cheating or doing anything else that would be against our love for the woman, but she wants more. So she has a taste more for dollars than a taste for her husband or
But
in
Chris,
particular.
but we're not discussing dollars. We're discussing.
No, this is all involved in the whole shebang.
But the people that I have brought up are people that already, they built it together. Or like Beyonce, she had some money before she got with Jay-Z. She wasn't.
And Jay Z had money. They both had
Exactly,
money, but
exactly.
it's not.
So,
Are we talking about celebrities or are we talking about
okay,
individuals?
but I'm telling you about these. I told you about these other people too, right? They both came from poor families, right? They
Not
grew
coming from
together.
poor, coming from poor, and then being at your established situation when you're involved with an individual is completely different.
Yes, but I'm saying they were on level playing fields, right? They met each other in college, both trying to better themselves,
Who
wanting
who
to
who
better.
met each other in college? I'm sorry.
This
Who?
I'm talking about the couple that I showed, Melody and Martell, the people that are on the OWN channel, right? So
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
saying if this woman was everything that this man could want and they grew together, right?
That's what it said. But
So there's no money involved. They were both broke together.
mm-hmm.
So if they were broke, it's okay, Ray. It's okay. We'll probably be up here. You can always catch us in the the replay. I'm gonna do a part 3 to this because no man is coming up here telling me why they giving me this proof that they don't want a doormat because this is the only time it seemed like y'all are happy. This man built with this
A
woman.
doormat, and there's a difference between relationships and love. Yeah, and this is I'm consistent with what I've been saying the whole time.
Uh-huh.
Do y'all really, man and woman, really love each other, or are y'all looking to base yourself to be able to boost y'all? Not yet, not y'all, men and women, y'all. I should say y'all, but men and women looking to boost yourself based upon the character of who you guys are, or who your relationship is. It's about your relationship. It's not about money. And that's a constant thing that I've been hearing is that it's about money. the hell about money. Do you love her? Do you trust her? Him,
Yeah.
him or her, both on both sides. Do you really
Yes.
love that
But what I'm
individual?
saying is, obviously, they don't really love these women. They
No,
don't
no,
really
but
trust or respect these women.
you said he doesn't love these women, but does he?
Because it's
Does
the
she?
men, because in these cases, it's the men that's cheating. In these
It's
cases
a
that I
lot of
brought up,
women that be cheating.
yeah, yeah, there are women that are cheating, but
It's the
most women,
same.
most women aren't out here getting caught cheating.
No, it's not about no.
Yeah, it is about it. That's very relevant because a lot of women aren't out here having babies by other men and then still staying in these relationships. A lot of men have kids outside of their marriages or relationships and are still in those relationships. So that's what I'm saying.
These women may be out here. It might be different periods of times in which they decide that, or whence, or when it is actually discovered. You know, it might be discovered later on because the guy, if a guy is more famous and stuff like that, his he might be aired out more quicker than the women will be aired out
No, not the
about
way.
this situation.
I think it's even for both because you got men out here exposing women for the bad things that they're doing as well. So it's not media is not controlled by the women and the women get to catch the man up. It's just more men
Yeah,
out
but
here that are actually cheating, in my opinion, because like I said, for example, you don't see a lot of situations where you see marriages and there's an extra child, extramarital a child that's not from the marriage that's around, and it's like where that kid come from? This kid younger than our other kids,
that's that's the
and it's
benefit.
not coming out the woman's body. Race
That's the benefit of you ladies being able to have to conceive for it to be found out.
Rayology XM says cheating has evolved, unfortunately. Can you expand on that, Ray, and tell us what you mean? Hey, cool Jen, how's it going? What you got on the topic? Is the preference of the black man truly a doormat? Are y'all happier with the woman that you can just control and just tell her what to do? Does that make you at peace and have a happier life?
Hey, what's up? What's up, Cookie? What's up, Chris? How y'all doing? Shout,
Hey,
shout out to y'all. Shout out to Ray in the chat too and everybody. Y'all trying to see what this topic. No, man. To answer your question, man, no, we don't want doormats. We do want a woman that has a mind of her own, but the difference is that we know that we have a role. She has a role. I have a role to fulfill, and if I'm the one who's leading and stuff, she's supposed to be the submissive one, right? Because and you trust me. I mean, why can't you be submissive to me if I'm leading like the way a man should? So a lot, no, I can't speak for everybody but myself. I want a woman that has a mind of her own. She's feminine, but when she comes to my presence and so like we work together, like she know that she can follow my lead, and she's seen what kind of example that I set as a man.
So you're saying that you're gonna take on all of that brunt of being the provider and taking care of everything to where she can totally rest in her femininity and not have to break a sweat, and she can know exactly what her role is. So if she's submissive to you because she knows her role, because that's her role and your role is to take care of everything else, right? You're saying that that would.
You rub my back, I rub your back. I put it like that. She has a role. I mean, what she has to do, um, and I have my part to do. There has to be balance on both sides of the relationship. It's not.
Okay.
It can't be just like one sided. You know what I'm saying? Or doing anything, but she has to do her part too.
So can you so are you saying that you couldn't respect a partner that you built a business with? Like that wouldn't be ideal for you?
If I couldn't respect a partner, like if I built a business with her,
Yes, could you still respect that woman and not look at her okay, so like in Melody and Martell's situation, right? Melody was the smarter person, right? Because she had the business license, she had the builder's license, they're contractors, okay? They build homes.
Wait,
Martell
who
was
is
a
Melody? Who is Melody in them?
I
Because
explained that at
I'm
the
missing.
beginning. Because you're gonna have
I'm
to
sorry, I
rewind.
missed
I
that. I'm
explained
sorry,
that in the
ma'am.
beginning.
I'm sorry. I'm
I'm about
So
sorry.
to, yeah, because I don't know who it is. But go ahead. Go ahead.
okay, so Melody and Martell, because people were saying that I was talking about celebrities and they wanted me to give an example of an everyday couple, right? So I'll say this one more time. Melody and Martell are reality stars from the OWN channel. It's a show called Love and Marriage, Huntsville. They're in Huntsville, Alabama. These are two people that grew up poor, no father in their household, right? So they had a lot of similarities. They had a lot of things in common to make them bond, right? The only
Mhm.
difference was he was a little bit older than her, 4 or 5 years older than she was, which is ideal, right? Because that's how typically you want it to be because men mature later. So he's older. He has, he should have the advantage over her, mentally because he's older. So he should have experienced a little bit more. Maybe I don't know. I'll take that back. He's he's old. The guy's older than she is. She's a young girl coming to the college. He's already been there. He's like a fifth year senior. He catches her, sees her beauty. They get together. They get married right after college. Start having children. Typical stuff that young people do. And they were both teachers and they said, hey, we want to do something better for our family. And we want to have a whole lot more. So Melody came up with this idea that they should, do their own business. So she quit her job first and he came along, quit his job and came on to the company with her, right?
Mhm.
So they build this big business where they're like, I believe millionaires, right? Because they're doing so well or close to it. They build an empire and they're well known in Huntsville, Alabama. All of a sudden, he just starts cheating on her in a long-term relationship with a woman that he has a baby with her. Like 7 years of their marriage, and they were together like 12 years. So majority almost all of their marriage. I mean, why wasn't she good enough?
I want to say this though.
Yep.
I want to let
Yep.
you about it up because this the question though. Was he in it only to build for money, for his own uh um ideologies, or was he in it for the true love that he wants her to be like his wife?
Yep. I
That's
have
what
a
I
question
don't
too.
know.
I have a question
Mhm.
too with that, but go ahead.
But what I was saying is that's what I don't know. It doesn't seem like it because true love would come with respect. Respect and trust comes with love.
Boom. That right there. See, so his heart wasn't in it because he actually loved her and she actually loved him though. You see, they actually like what's I say, it's like a partnership. So, what they say, you can't mix pleasure with business. So
Yes.
I mean, it was only for like the money to help build his platform, and his heart wasn't in it with for her though. He was after his own like schemes for
He
himself.
had his own agenda with her. That's what I believe too, because like I said, she was younger. He was like a fifth year senior. She was a freshman coming in. So I think he purposely, looking back on things, he purposely scouted her out, thinking that she was the doormat. But as she blossomed into who she was, he didn't want her no more.
Wait. I have a question. Are we talking about what we see on reality TV or what us as individuals experience in our lives? Those are two different things.
No,
Because
they're
if
not. No, they're not because
yes,
they're not.
yes, there we are. Because you put me on TV, I'm gonna be a completely different individual, and I believe that individuals who like, oh, we're gonna
But
put
he
you
was
on
cheating
TV,
before.
we're gonna be.
He was
Oh,
cheating before they got on TV. He was cheating before they got on TV.
yeah, but again, when it comes to TV, just because it's presented a certain way, we I can't focus on what I see on TV to make a show. I feel like we need to have discussions about in our own personal in individual lives versus what we see on TV, and then try to compare that to what we're talking about while we are on the phone
No,
and having these
it's
things.
very relevant to me. We're gonna
So,
discuss it.
It,
I,
Because,
I want to say this that now I'm not taking sides though, but I totally agree with what Chris is saying though. You know what I'm saying? Because you have a lot of people that are not celebrities that try to live their life and their relationships through through these celebrities out here though.
to
You know,
make that money.
to make their money though. That's like going back to what I was saying. You know what I'm saying? The partnership thing. His heart wasn't in it for for loving her for who she was though. It was all for him to get what he needed though and bounce. It's a lot of, and that's the thing though. It's a lot of there are a lot of men out there that's like that. This called high value dudes, but a lot of them just because they got a lot of money don't mean that they're gonna love you or they know how to lead you. You know what I'm
oh,
saying?
I agree with that.
The devil wears a suit in church too. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Yep.
I
I
totally
agree
agree.
with that. I agree with that a
And
thousand
I
percent.
understand what
But
Chris
I
saying.
don't live
When
my
a TV
life.
show comes on, people do change because there's a camera in front of them. So I agree with that too.
I
But
want to say this.
but
Can I say something, Cookie?
of course,
For both sides, you see, logical thinking, man. We know the difference between reality and what's not real. Now you have a lot of modern women out here that's living their life. I ain't saying every last one, anybody out here, but you got a lot of them that's living their life like these so-called female celebrities and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And they think that's how every man is supposed to operate. No, every man is freaking different. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has a different type of field of work or what they do and stuff in their own personal life. You know what I'm saying? You can have some type of what is it? Make $1 million, whatever, right? But that doesn't mean that you're gonna have peace. A lot of them celebrities don't have peace of mind though.
Yep.
yeah, that's true.
Yep.
But go ahead.
There's also, as in each individual, women and men, you got to live your own life. Like we, everybody who's on this podcast, who's on any other podcast, who does everything, live your own life and know that your own experience is. That's the big thing. It's not about what we hear or what some people may suggest or think. Live your life and understand what it is that's going on in your life. I don't
Yes,
care about the other crap table that's going on where they hitting 777s, and then you want to sit there and try to think that you're gonna roll those same 777s in your life. That's
Mm-hmm.
somebody else whole situation over there.
Mm-hmm.
Don't don't worry about what's going on over there. What each individual specific life is and how they are, quote unquote, rolling the craps and whatever. That's what your life is. And even the dice is the man or women, whatever the
Mm-hmm.
dice rolls, that's what it is. It's gonna be. So I can't roll, but just because that nigga rolled a 7 over there on the other table, don't mean I can roll a 7 over here on my table,
Fact.
women or female.
that's
Fact.
true.
I wanna
You have to adapt and learn what it is that's going on in your particular situation. So there's no grand thing, because then we go back to thinking about with no, I ain't gonna go all the way there, but I had some other knowledge about that other shit. But look at what is presented in your life, and then that's what you have to go with.
mm-hmm.
And then you're supposed to know that, ignore it, recognize that, and then do whatever you're supposed to do. So there's no fine line description about what everything is supposed to be.
Mm-hmm. And I wanna add this on too. I know we all been seeing, a lot of modern women saying that, they want this high value guy. If he's not making this amount or whatever, then he's nothing. He's a dusty. Let me say this though, I remember hearing this before. Your career is what you pay for. Your calling is what you're made for. So, all going back to what I said though, like your real life begins in your imagination, what you love to do, what you're passionate about. You know what I'm saying? Because everything isn't always about the money and stuff. You see, because our ancestors and stuff in the past, like our grandmothers, they never told our grandfathers that you need to make this type of amount of money to be with me. So why in the hell in this modern day generation, a lot of our women are telling us we need to make this type of amount just to be with them? That doesn't make any sense at all.
Why are you dealing with women like that?
It's not that I'm dealing with women like that, but I hear it and I see it all the time though.
Let's see what Mayo has to say. She says, everyone has different experiences, yes. But if any of us were on reality TV, none of us would be Jesus. Yeah, that's true.
Yep, yep, yep,
That's that part right there.
Because
yep.
the ratings are based off of how crazy you can act. You know, people want to see something salacious, people want to see people acting crazy. So that's true. You know, and the person that is like Jesus or that is a good person, they usually end up kicking them off, saying, citing, oh, they're boring, you know. But I don't I do understand that a lot of these modern women or younger women, these IGNs, um, they do have these unrealistic expectations out of men based off of social media or just media in general that they're seeing. And my thing is, ladies, if you want a man that makes that type of money, then you have to go after that type of money. But like I always tell people, it's not about the amount of money that you make, it's about how you're spending it. Because
And get
there are people that don't make six figures, but they can do a whole lot more than people that make six figures because they're not spending it the way that that person is spending their money.
exactly. And I want to say this too. If you take all this money away, the suits and ties or whatever though, who are you behind all that? Who you really are behind all that fake texture? Who are you
Correct.
now within yourself? What substance do you have to offer? That's the big question. You know, there's a lot of questions. That's a question that a lot of people don't really want to answer or talk about. Who are you?
Correct. So I don't know, I don't know, but I just wanted to know what is the real preference of a black man because when they get these women that they say are their idealistic type of woman in terms of how she is supposed to physically look since men are heavy on the physical and what they can see, why would you not cherish that woman? But I think Cool Jen, I think you kind of hit it earlier when you say it depends on what his intentions are in the beginning. And someone that says something like that, something as shallow as she has to be this skin tone and not thinking about not bringing up what type of character attributes they want this person to
Mhm.
have. That says a lot about that type of man anyway.
Right. And you know something, just to add on to what you're saying is that yeah, there are a lot of guys that want these so-called bad bees, but guess what? It is usually those type of celebrity type of men. You know what I'm saying? That want those type of women and stuff. And then they usually get upset talking about, you know what I'm saying, all chicks ain't this and that and stuff. But it's like, but you chose them. You chose to be with them. So that's
Yeah.
what you get at the end. You know what you're getting. You know what I'm saying?
So don't be upset when she disappoints you because all you wanted was these physical attributes. You didn't mention anything about, if she has to have any type of anything in between her ears.
That's what I be hearing when I be talking about some of the ladies be talking about. Oh, he needs to have this much money. It's the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
Exactly.
same thing. It's
Exact
the
same
same
thing.
thing. And I don't agree with either side.
Mm-hmm.
I don't agree with either side.
Me either. Me either though.
I don't agree with side. I do have my preferences. Don't get me wrong. I do have some different preferences. Don't get me wrong. I'm not finna front. I'm not finna act like I don't. But we not finna persecute the men for this one particular side where it's not even acknowledged about the other side.
Mm-hmm.
But
Period.
the harsh reality is this.
No, that was a harsh reality. What I
No,
said.
the harsh reality is this. A man will treat you how you look, and most women only respect assets.
I would sit on a pretty bitch, a pretty young lady in a minute.
Okay, Chris, out of custom.
I'm sorry.
If
I'm
you can't, if
sorry.
you can't
I'm
do that,
sorry
I'm
because
sorry.
you hit me in the bone. I'm sorry. I'm
If
sorry,
you
but
can,
you
if
hit
you
me on
can
the
catch
bone.
her, if she will give you the time of day.
Oh, she gonna give me the time of day.
Oh, Chris,
But
Chris.
I mean, you know what? Okay. I go back with you, even if she don't. Even if she don't, that's fine.
So you can't poop on nobody that ain't giving you the time of day to even get an opportunity to even go there.
Wait, say that again. I had to think about that. Whoa. Yeah.
You said you was shit on a pretty bitch, right?
No, what I was saying is in contradictory to what you said.
But I'm
Just yeah.
saying
Well,
is
wait,
what
wait.
I'm
Let me
saying
clear
is
that.
you
Let me
won't
clear
even
that
get
up.
an opportunity if you don't got the right amount of money. You won't get the opportunity to even say hi to a pretty bitch.
Oh,
Hey,
damn. So I'm an ugly ass nigga, huh?
I just said earlier that men go off for looks.
No, we don't.
A man will treat you how you look,
Well,
and
and then
women
again,
only respect assets. So no,
I want to say,
again,
if
like
you
I said,
driving up in
check,
this,
no,
you
check this.
driving
no.
up in
If
this car and
it's
this
a
woman is
pretty,
super beautiful, no, you're not gonna get her
no,
attention.
no,
No,
no. It's a pretty
it's not
woman.
about your
I,
looks.
I
It's
want to
not
say this.
about your looks.
Attraction and conversation is different. I can maybe be attracted to you beautifully, but it's gonna be your personality
But
that keeps
women,
me.
I just dropped the gem and told you women don't care what you look like. It's what can you do for her? What do you have?
And then as men, we like it's a person it's the beautifulness that may attract you, that may attract me to you, but it's the personality that might keep you.
I want
I
to
could
add this
walk
on
up to
too.
you. I could walk up to you in the bar and be like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" You know, and be attracted to you. But as soon as you open up your mouth and start talking, I'll be like, "Oh, that's not me." So it's the beautifulness.
And I promise she's not gonna care. I
But
promise
check
there'll
this
be
out.
I'm
another
not talking
man
about. I'm
lined
talking
up.
about what I care
If
about.
she's a
That's what you.
very beautiful woman, there will be another man lined up that has what she
Yeah,
wants.
absolutely. Go ahead. I'm gonna move around. The line gonna move quick. It's gonna move like Six Flags.
But check. I want to say this too. Check this out though, man. All right. So women may say stuff like, oh, he ain't cute, whatever though. But at the end of the day, us men, we're supposed to be productive. Y'all are beautiful. Y'all are made for a reason. You know what I'm saying? You're beautiful for a reason. Yes, you all are going to catch our eye, but it's until where it comes out that mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
That's what's
when
gonna
it
turn.
comes out that mouth, that's what I'm gonna be like. Oh,
Look,
Exactly.
look,
Exactly.
it's there's a lot more simple men out here than y'all. That's what y'all are saying. But I know some women that are bad. I mean, beautiful bad. I know this one chick, she's so bad. So bad. She slept with this dude, brother. Okay. And he's still with her. She
what
don't
that say about her?
she doesn't do anything. Doesn't do anything but
Mhm.
put her makeup on and look pretty.
You
Okay.
know what she is? She's community P. That's all she is.
Community. She's not.
Well,
She's
hey,
for the streets.
That's all.
well,
Exactly. That's
well,
all
you
she
can
is.
say what you want, but this guy is
No,
still
that's
with
not.
her. The
That's when I'm
guy is still
strong
with
enough.
her
But,
though.
and
He's
guess
still
what?
with
That's where
her
real
And guess
now.
men
what,
is
Chris?
supposed
And
to
guess
be
what?
like, oh, I moved around. I
No,
have made that mistakes before. Don't get me wrong. I understand exactly what you're saying. I have made that mistake. And I
she
was
just
like, damn, I should have hollered at the other one because this chick is on some goofy ass shit. And then that's when sometimes as men we have to sit back and really reevaluate before we move in too fast and just have conversations before we try to make our strike. You
she
are absolutely right about that. I agree with you. They can make the wrong mistakes because they're looking with their eyes instead of listening with their ears and looking with their ears. Yes, we have done that. Absolutely. I agree with you. I agree
And
with you.
that's why I'm saying good people get looked over
I
because
agree with you. But you don't but you haven't had that same conversation or that same description about when it comes to looking at men. I have never heard that type of conversation when it comes to the description that you have presented when it comes to looking at men.
because when I keep saying this, and I will say this for the 100, women don't care what men look like.
check this out.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that or hold on 1 minute. What I'm saying is that the same when you were a mature male, You have looked at that and then and did the same analysis that the y'all women have made the analysis and decided like, damn, I made the wrong mistake, or damn, let me go over here, let me get off the left turning lane instead of going straight down the highway. I agree with you on that, but it seems like that part of that concept is not understood or even thought of, that men do the same thing too. Wise men have done that. So that I agree with you 100%, but wise men have done the same thing. But then we get, but then it's not even acknowledged in the conversation that you are presenting. I'm done. I'm quiet.
What did you want to say, Cool Jet?
I rather be I'd rather be an ugly man that knows how to work with his hands than be a man that spend more time in the mirror though like a woman.
What you said? What you said? Say it again.
but
I'd
don't.
rather be
But
I'd
I'm
rather be an
agreeing with
ugly
y'all. Women don't want a
I'd
man.
rather be an ugly man that knows how to work with his hands than to be a man that spends time more in the mirror than a woman.
Yeah, that's what women want, a real man. They're not looking for
They
That's
don't know
pretty
what
that's
a real
women.
man
garbage.
is. Most don't know what a real man is, truth be told though.
Yeah,
No,
because
no,
they
because a
haven't
real
seen
man can
one.
make $23 an hour, but this pretty ass nigga can walk in looking like Pretty Ricky, and y'all be like, "Ooh, I want him."
Right, right.
I
Because
don't know
based
about
upon what you had was just about to say way before I opened up my big ass mouth.
that. I don't know about that. Like I explained earlier, and I don't care for him, but to quote Kevin Samuels, women respect assets. That's
Assets. Assets is equal to ugly and pretty.
excuse me.
Assets. You saying
I
assets?
said women respect assets. Women care about what can this man provide? Does he have anything to offer? That's what women care about. That's why I say, you at the club. We talked about this on a few streams back. I'm not talking to the dude that ain't buying me no drink. I want him to get out of my face. I'm supposed
Right.
to go over here with the dude that's sending the drinks over to me and my friends. That's who
So
I
so
want
so
to
what
hang
are
with.
assets? Assets is him spending money.
Assets. Google the word. Somebody that has something, that
Assets
owns
for
something.
assets for a man having money versus him spending money is different than than spending versus assets. He could have assets and not spend at all, or they'll spend very little. But you can have somebody who's spending his last bit of dollars
She gonna move around from that guy.
from for
Gonna
what the
move
guy who's
around from
spending
that
that money.
guy. The guy that's cheap, that's not spending his money, he not gonna get no more time.
Well, wait. Now we jump to cheap. We were talking. I was talking about
You
having
just said he
assets
has
versus
assets.
spending
I didn't
money.
say. I said women respect men that have assets. That's what they're gonna respect. That's what they're gonna understand.
So how do
Let's
you
read. Let me
understand
read. Let's read
assets?
what
How do
Erica
you
says.
understand assets when
Let
guys
me
at the
read what
bar?
Erica says. Erica says a man must have some type of stability, a car, his own place, a 401k, etc.
But how do you know
What
that when you meet an individual at the bar?
what a grown man should have.
But how do you assess that when you meet an individual at the bar versus how much he's spending and how much assets that he
He should
has?
be talking about that. If he's engaged in conversation with you, he should be discussing some things about himself that will lead you to believe that he has something.
Lead you to believe. There you go.
Yes,
There you
yes,
go. Lead you to believe. That
yes.
doesn't mean he
So
has
for example,
assets.
right? If I say I have a college degree in a conversation, which is not usually something that I speak on because you should be able to tell that I'm intelligent based on my conversation, right? But if I say I have a college degree, that lets you know one, I'm not making what the average person is making. I'm making something a cut above what the average person is making. And I probably more than likely don't really need a man, but I probably just want a man. Like in that, or if I'm talking about how I've traveled the world, right? If I'm discussing how I've traveled the world, then you should know that taking me to a movie is not going to move me. That's not going to impress me at all.
But again, him having assets and then him worth in spending is two different things.
Okay, Chris.
I mean,
I'm telling you what women respect, and if you don't like it, I mean,
they they they,
I
they
can't
respect
change
they
that. I
respect
can't
an
change that.
individual. They
I can't
respect
change
an
that.
individual being able to spend,
You can
not
be a humble
versus.
man, a virgin, all those things in church every Sunday, taking care of your mama. But
Well,
if
we're
you
not
still
talking
live
about
at
church.
home with your mama, you driving your mama car, you're not gonna get any respect from a woman. You're
But
just
guess what? That same
Oh,
individual who might be spending may appear that they have assets because of their spending, but not actually have assets because of what they're
well,
not
she'll
spending.
soonly find that out. But what I'm
hey, Cookie.
saying, what go ahead, cool Jan.
Oh, there's a lot of women that will give man play who stay at home with his mother. The I hate using this term every time. The Pookie and Ray Ray type. I know I don't
Uh-huh.
like hearing that, but it's true. But
Yeah,
then,
there are a lot of
but guess
desperate
what?
women out
But
here
you know what
because
they do? After they get tired of them dudes, they have 4 or 5 kids by them type of dudes. Then they want to call into KS show talking about where can I find a high value man. But you know what I'm saying? When they should have got they mess together, they never want to talk to the man in between that's like blue collar, you know what I'm saying, working towards something with goals.
you
They always skip over men like that. He got to have it all together at once and stuff. When they
you
ain't got
know
it all
why
together.
those women deal with those type of men because women like attention.
And you know what?
Women,
And check this out.
mhm.
It all right. If it was a zombie apocalypse tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? Who would you rather be with? A man with a suit and tie, or a man that knows that's dirty, that knows how to protect himself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Know how to do all the basic survival skills. Huh?
Well, I
I can
mean,
hear you.
I'm thinking on it. I'm sorry, my mind had went somewhere else. Could you please repeat yourself? I think I heard what you said, but I
I
want to make sure I
said if it was a if it was a zombie apocalypse tomorrow
know. Uh-huh.
and you had two types of men you want to be with, who would you be with? The man with the suit and tie with everything crashing around with you with the economy, or would you want to be with the guy that knows how to survive, make his own food and stuff out in the woods?
Yeah, the hunter. I would want to be with a hunter, of course, any
So
day.
the money and stuff wouldn't matter
For
though.
me
It's
personally, I want to be
doing
with the
everything
hunter
as a
to
group.
begin with. I don't care about this pseudo high value stuff because I need someone that has good character. You know, the character part is what's important to me. If you will let me, I can show you how to make some money. I can show you how to get some money, you know. But as far as this pseudo high value man, because he work at a desk, no, that doesn't turn me on.
Yeah, because guess what? It's gonna man. Let me just be quiet. Let me just be quiet.
No, don't be quiet. No. Hey Tati, thanks for coming.
Because man, I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, man. This whole land will not survive though, man. If the economy crashed tomorrow financially, oh, where's your suit and tie? You thought you was high value. Nobody can say that then. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna come down to survival skills. Do or
Thank
die.
you, Tati. Um what I was gonna say is back to the original, question is, do black men what is their preference a doormat? Like I saw Ray type in earlier that he doesn't want a partner. I think that's what he was saying.
I know
What
what it
is wrong?
is.
What's wrong with partnership?
I know what it is. I know what men want. I'll tell you,
Go ahead, tell us.
the number one answer men want from a woman is respect.
Hmm.
That's what we want. You know what I'm saying? And no matter what we strive to be in our lives, I mean, the right way, we want women to respect us. You know what I'm saying? No matter what type of field of work we're in, that's all we really want. And to get under submission. I don't know why with a lot of our own women, it's like the hardest thing ever. It's like to get under submission with us. If you see us, we're on that A. I don't use the game, but A game, and we're being productive doing what we were supposed to do. Then why wouldn't you want that? You know?
But okay, you said, but like you said, if you on your A game, yeah, you should have no problem getting no respect. But if you out here, not conducting yourself as a person that's worthy of respect, because respect is something that's earned, right? Just
Right.
because just because a woman has a slit in between her legs does not make her a lady, right? It's the way
Exactly.
you carry yourself that makes you a lady, that makes men want to open the doors for you and do those things naturally. It's something that you have to have this aura about you. You have to carry yourself. And wearing a bonnet out in public, it's not gonna get it. Coming outside with pajamas on is not gonna get it. Talking loud is not gonna get those things. Am I wrong?
You're not wrong. You're not wrong about that. It just comes down to that femininity. You know what I'm saying? Just being nice. Just learn to smile when a brother comes to you and he speaks to you. You know what I'm saying? Learn how to smile. You know what I'm saying? Because
But
a lot
that
because
goes hand in hand for the man. Like, you have to have some things going for yourself. No one's going to just give you all this respect, and you sitting here with your homeboy referring to women as bitches and talking like that. You're not, she's not gonna respect you. Just it's not gonna happen. Because you're already displaying that you don't respect yourself. So I'm saying, if men don't want a doormat, then they need to build themselves. And as they say over in the manosphere, the red pill nation, whatever, you have to be on your purpose and taking care of your business, treating your children correctly, treating your family correctly, being nice to the server that's serving you, um, not offering a woman to go to a hotel when you clearly know this is a lady. You don't ask her would she like to go to a hotel. I know men are tried, but I mean, you just can't get respect out of people being like that.
no Holiday Inn, huh?
No, no holiday, no holiday inn, no red roof. You can't just come up to somebody and say, "Hey, would you like to go to the?" No, you can't. And then say, I can't get no play out of none of these ladies.
Right, right, right. But I know a lot of there are good decent brothers out there that want quality women though. I mean, because it don't matter, how much you got. Like I said, it just comes down to who you are, how you carry yourself.
Yeah.
And we somewhere we can meet in the middle.
Yes.
Because right now in this generation, there's too many situationships and all this stuff is like the new type of relationship, and I don't like it. I hate it with the passion.
Because it's out of order, and it's out of order because people don't believe in a higher power no more. People don't believe in God. People don't go to church. We're living in times where people want to be. There's so many self-righteous people. There's so many people that want to go against the grain, go against the rules because they've seen few people do that, and that's just how they want everything to turn into, and it's just getting out of control. And it's so sad because our people can't get along. So to the ladies, I guess I would say that Chris and Cool Jen have told you guys tonight they don't want a doormat, they want respect. And they're
That's right.
going to give you and to the guys, you need to do the things that it takes to get the respect. Respect is something that's earned, it's not given. And it's based off of your character and how you conduct yourself, how you treat those around you.
And you know what? You know what I'm saying? If I'm interested in you, I'm going to come to you correct. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to invest my time in you. You know, you give me the
Hmm.
time of day, I want to invest in you and go from there. And you'll see who I am. I see who you are. And like I said, if things go well, then we could prosper together in
And
love and all stuff in the future.
at the end of the day, you guys, love is a gamble. It's a gamble. It's a chance you taking. Like, it's not gonna just happen right off the back. Hey, free reign. Hey, take dog. It's not going to be something that's going to just happen. You're going to have to watch a person move to see if that person truly respects themselves, whether that's a man or a woman. You're going to have to see if a man really has those assets. The people can talk to you all day long about what they're going to do, who they are, but you got to go off those actions
Right.
to determine who that person actually is. Like we were mentioning the couple earlier today, um, that guy had no respect from that woman from the beginning for him to enter a relationship. He had his own agenda. And a lot of women can't see that, and they say, "Oh, well, I did everything, and it still didn't work out." And the same thing happens for me, and they'll say, "Oh, I did everything, and this still didn't work out for me because you didn't go into it with the right intentions."
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I really
Definitely.
like that we got that solved. Like, I mean, it makes a lot of sense. I never thought of the guy's intention when he met the woman in college. His intentions weren't good to start with. Let me
Mm-hmm.
see what the people are saying in the comments. Tank says, "Do what you want because it's your world. Do what you want. I love you for." Oh, he's talking to free. Right? I thought he was saying something.
Yeah.
But yeah. So,
Um.
Chris, did you have anything else, or Cool Jen, do you have anything else to say on the topic of the real preference of a black man?
I want to say, if y'all got girlfriends, whatever, and the guy's interested in you, don't let your girlfriends like discourage you. Put you down, tell you like you don't need to talk to that guy. Like when they don't need to know what he's all about. You know,
Yeah,
but
she might want him for herself.
yeah, that too. But you know what I'm saying, I'm the one. I'm the one who's investing. If I
And
like you or
also,
not.
also a lot of women, they want to be bitter with other people. They don't want to be bitter by themselves. That means that you're leaving them. I had some friends that I had to end my friendship when I got married because they weren't getting married, and I was just told them it's just not your time. When it's your time, well, we'll all link back up because they knew me. They knew the way I was raised. So they knew that I couldn't do what single people did once I got married.
Mm-hmm.
So, when your friends are getting married, don't be jealous of them, men or ladies. Just
Mm-hmm.
wait for your turn. Improve on yourself while you're waiting.
Can I
Um,
cuss one
yeah,
time?
yeah, go
Man, fuck them friends though, man. If they don't want to see you happy though, man. Fuck them.
ahead.
Especially if I'm with the right woman though. I don't cuss like that though, but I have to say that because there's a lot of hating family people close to you, like don't want to see you happy. You know what I'm saying? If you know you
Correct.
got the right person, like it really doesn't matter what anybody else say. You know what I'm saying? Only person you keep in a
Yeah,
relationship is God.
we were never designed to be alone. We were never
Exactly.
designed to be alone.
And you know what, Cookie? That's the sad thing with sad with our people is that we're so separated and so individual, like all this individualism to where like we don't even know how to come together. Like we don't know how to reciprocate from one another when someone's interested in you.
Mm-hmm.
That's how bad it's got. I'm like, damn, am I on
Misery,
am I
misery
on
loves company.
yeah, am I on the right planet or something? This earth? I feel like I don't belong here.
I never been a person that cared what other people think. I mean, I could tell y'all some things, but I'm not ready, really ready for y'all to be in my real personal life.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I've never cared what people think. If I love this person, I love them. I don't care. Like my family, whoever. Like I just didn't care because once you become an adult, and what I used to tell my ex husband is that at the end of the day, it's me and you coming back to this house. It's me and you that's got to lay down right here, and nobody else is going to be here with us. So why
Yeah.
would we let something from the outside tear up what we got going on here in the inside?
Mhm. You know what? Because I tell them like, you ain't laying down with me. It's gonna be my partner, me and my life helpmate.
Yeah, people will purposely do that. Chris, did you have anything that you wanted to end the topic on? We're getting ready to wrap it up and get on out of here about the preference of what the real preference of the black man.
All I have to say is that I was listening, and that's the big thing. Sometimes you got to shut the fuck up and listen, and you might learn something. That's why I've been quiet, because that's what I've been taught.
Amen to
Um,
that.
Amen to that. Yeah, silence is golden.
yes, yes, absolutely. Um, it's all about the individual. It goes back to something I said way before. It's about the individual relationship, who you're involved with, and how you got, and how us, not you guys, us perceive what um, what happens and how we carry our own individual relationships. Everybody has their own different views about it,
Mhm.
and we have to be able to distinguish those relationships while we're together as a couple, as different couples, and in our individual lifestyles, and be able to make it happen. Because there is no one way, there's no two way, there's no nothing. It's about the individual who you are dealing with, and how you guys, how all of us, or individual couples, I should say, not all of us, but individual couples, how we present ourselves and how what we think and how we can move ourselves forward. And
Yeah.
how everybody can move themselves towards an individual ideal about relationships and so forth. That's what it's really all about. We all have our own different opinions about that, and that's fine. Just got to make it happen and make sure that we dealing with our own individual relationships, how we can make it happen between us as individuals and move forward, and then be
Yep.
able to share our differences and our same type of ideas and be able to move forward with that. That's
Yes.
what love is between those two individuals.
So, people, all in all, choose love. Choose what makes you happy. And that's going to end our stream for tonight. Please be sure to tune in next Wednesday. Like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Like all of my videos. Like them all because they're all good. I got good people coming up here. And we got to make sure we got men and women keeping it real, telling their side of the story. So we don't discriminate over here. This is not a channel where we bully nobody. So we will be back next Wednesday, and I want to thank everyone for joining us tonight. Thank you guys for being patient with me with my little Marion situation I had going on, and
Wait,
yeah.
wait. Did you bust out the dance, the Omarion dance? Did you finish? Did you bust?
Stretch.
Bust?
Please do a
Now
part three.
I'm gonna do
Yeah,
that
yeah.
next
And
time. But
wait,
y'all,
wait. I want to see part two when she actually be busting when she's feeling sick.
I still got the Marion. I can't really. And then I'm one of those black people. I didn't get any rhythm. I didn't. I wasn't blessed with that one, so I don't know if I could ever do any of the Marion.
Show us.
I'm not sure y'all don't have no rhythm. Hell no. So y'all can laugh at me at this channel. This is not a laughing channel. This is a serious channel, okay?
Yep, and everybody else post a picture up where they feel like you got them Omarion. Have everybody show that. Put it up on the post. Put it up on the smart cookie thing.
Well, you
Tell them
guys
how you
have a good
feeling.
night, and I will see y'all next Wednesday. Good night, Cool Gent. Good night, Chris.
Peace,
Good
Good
peace.
night.
night, chat. I appreciate everyone for coming and supporting me.
Mhm.
Until we meet again, see y'all next Wednesday.
All right. Have a good evening, everybody.
Good night.